downstairs, I guess. Fine, I'm going downstairs. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I'm downstairs and I'm connected to internet and I'm not sure why it would be such poor a signal. Although I am out by the ocean, near the ocean. So, we'll see. It's better. Sarah Rainey. I was just thinking about Lady Merlia. Right. I'm gonna sit in the room with the internet router, and it does better work. Or I shall scream, Mr. Bumble. There we go. Cooperation, finally. Maybe. Hopefully. Hi, everybody. Happy Halloween. Slappy Halloween. But not crappy Halloween. Because that would just be very needless. Oh my gosh, cute. Thank you. Oh my god, I miss you and Rosa so much, Sarah Craning. Miss Sarah Craning, all of my stumbled upon successes. Thank you. You're very kind. And I miss you, and I want to frolic with you guys in the cornfield again. But yo, how's everybody's Halloween so far? So far, before story time, it's about to get better because I'm bringing you stories. Stories time. On the flories time. People, yo, Steven, have friends? Anybody getting dressed up? Anybody just chilling? What are people doing for Halloween? Ooh, you did a look inspired by me. That's kind and wonderful. Yes, stories on the flories. Okay, I'm gonna read and just like blast off like this little beautiful broom fire illustration. And she is rocking her stubbles. I think we talked about that already. And these, oh, that's right. This is awesome. Okay, so this is the Wacky Book of Witches. And the illustrator is Graham Philpott. And there's like a little paintbrush witch. Oh, it's him actually, I think. And then the writer is Annie Sivardi. And she's writing a giant pen. It's amazing. It's beautiful wickedness. And we love Scholastic. Represent the book fair. Beauty. The Wacky Book of Witches. Alright. So, inside the cover, we got a portrait gallery of all of these witches in this Cackletown place. We got Jocasta Spell, who looks confused and beauty. We got Miss Spelling, who's like clearly a professor or some shit. Helen Hiawatha, who's a baddie bee. Barbie Tings on that bike. We got a moose head. And some little bats hanging out, adorable. And then we got Batty, who is clearly sort of Batty, who is Batty, and she's got a funky wig. Very sculptural. It's pink. It's gorgeous. Over here by Stabber's skeleton, who was clearly one of her cats. Wardy's cats. This is Wardy Witch's portrait hall, and it's badass. I guess she just sort of has portraits of all of the people in town to just like keep tabs on them. I don't know. But they're all related. I don't know. It could be one of those sort of situations. But she's polishing portraits over here. And then I guess that's Ratty witch, and then there's baddie witch, and that's piranha fishes in a tank, which is fun and cute and punny. Speaking of punny, that's on her broomstick, and she is a straight-A student, and she's not watching where she's going. Also, she better watch it. And then Peggy Leg is over here. Named that for some reason. We've got Belladonna up in this bee. Bash Belladonna. I guess we'll find out what that's about later, maybe. Mona Lada? Is that appropriate? And then here's Weedy, which is me, with a ganja. Very love that, except for she's not doing super well. IDK, we'll find out about that later. And we have Warty Witch again, dusting her portrait. It's baby Warty, so adorable. Everybody's got subtle demonic up here, probably administering poisons on account of her name. Gonna make assumptions. Gonna just jump to conclusions. And then this cat is floating and dusting his little taxidermy friend. It's a little sinister. But happy Halloween. And then Witch Hazel. Some nuttiness. No, the live is, it's not you. The live is getting choppy and weird. My signal is choppy and weird. And this book has so many things to look at in it that it's going to be difficult to read all of the way through this within like 3 hours, but we can try. And I'll keep looking at the little comments and things and saying hi. Look at that eye in the wood. Spooksville. Okay, so we got Scatty here. We got these two little shits causing mischief. That one's got a slingshot. That's what it's called, a slingshot. And this is Miss Batting. And she is appropriately upside down singing her songs. Oh, look, and that's Cleopatra, which is sort of a stretch, but IDK. This book is called The Wacky Book of Witches. Anyway, The Wacky Book of Witches up in this business. Spooky, spooky tree. Beautiful flowers. We love it so. Bad witches live in Cackletown, where ravens, rats, and cats abound. A murky mist wafts slowly by the dingy streets where witches lie. They lie in the streets? Gutter snipes. And then it says, Old Warty lives here, Batty 2 and Peggy Leg, to name a few. They're scary, stingy, streaky, and sneaky, mean, the foulest lot you've ever seen. Oh God, they're the foulest lot we've ever seen. Little elves flying away on that tiny dragon to show us all about Cackletown. Yo, see you there, spider. Welcome to Cackletown. In Cackletown, it's getting dark. The sun has set o'er Broomstick Park. The moon is full, the stars are bright. There's witchy work to do tonight. The bells ring loud from Warty's tower. It's time to start the witching hour. Alright, so we're gonna start the witching hour. Probably a good thing to do because we're like well into Halloween. But the sun has set up in Cackletown, which is a crazy-ass place, and I can't even begin to show you all of the good things that are going on in these illustrations. Y'all gotta check them out yourself. But, for starters, that moon is pretty excited about Halloween, and so is Honor Broomstick. No, it's not Honor Broomstick, that's Helen Highwater. That's right. And that cat, she just needs to give that cat away, because that cat cannot hang on. She's causing some shit. And this is Warty's house up in Cackletown. Old Warty's tower. And that dragon is like, get out of here, lady. No soliciting. And she's having a Halloween party, which is on Halloween, which is now, binge. Look at her awesome plans. Okay, cool deal. Anyway, these are all the places that you can go in freaking Cackletown. There's a lot going on. When you're a kid, you just have to sit and look at this book for like, I mean, when you're any age, but when you're a kid and you can just sit and look at this book for lots and lots of minutes and notice all the details. It's pretty rad. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Happy Halloween. Should we check out more about this Warty Witch Halloween party, Cackletown party? We probably should. We should probably check out the next page. Oh, damn. That's right. Yo. Old Warty's house is big and brown, the spookiest place in Cackletown. It's dark and grungy, full of dirt. A perfect place for witches' work. That doesn't rhyme, but it's alright. She lives here with a cat called Claws, who spits and hisses, yowls and roars, and Squawk the Raven, Raucous Rat, Crusher Snake, and Squeaky Bat. So, she's just chilling up in this giant house with her cool pets. These illustrations are nuts, you guys. And that moon is grossed out, turned on? You can't tell. It's difficult to say. But here, start at the top. Up in the attic, she's got like an observatory and an awesome globe and shit. Oh, and look. It's a little hand peeking out of a trunk in the attic. Ooh. Spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky. And then we got a gator or a dragon taking a bath in the tub. Which, a bathtub on the very top floor? That's sort of, I feel like that's dangerous, IDK. Clearly the floor is not that substantial. But I digress. Morty's sleeping in her bed, her wig's over here, she's ignoring it. I get it very much. Skeletons in her closet, LOL. Then there's a bunch of stuff going on up and down in the stairwell. Wee you. A snake. Trying to eat that burger bat. Bat burger. IDK. And then her potions room, y'all. Look at this shit. There's a stuffed bear and a bat up in it. Oh, and these guys are so pretty. Her little plant friends. Her little conservatory. Old Warty loves to cast her spells with Hocus and Pocus, her two elves. They're dreaming up a wicked scheme to feast their friends on Halloween. To feast their friends? To give their friends a feast or to eat them? Who knows? Who really knows? Does anybody care? Look at that dragon going to get some coal. Is it for the stove or is it for your belly? What are you doing, dragon? IDK. KDK. Little elf guy having a breakfast. Cute. And her front door with her little jack-o'-lantern light. Very beautiful. Beautiful house, Warty Witch. But anyway, there's a wicked scheme to feast their friends for Halloween, so that's pretty nice. Or wicked, no, it's wicked. Wicked is good because we're in Cackletown. Boom. At 8 o'clock, in Warty's room, her ghostly clock begins to boom. Asleep, she looks a dreadful sight. She's even worse when it gets light. The only way to make her rise is bonk her head and poke her eyes. Adorable. Try that with me. Oh, can you see her? Yes, there she is. Oh, she's gorgy, but she needs to wake up, so she's got a head bonker and several eye pokers, it looks like. Look at her down pillow. Her snaggle. Oh, she's got like a picture of Batman. That's cute. Home, horrible home. It's a cozy bedroom. It's messy, but it's cozy. She got her hair waiting in curlers. Her little slave elf minions. Mischief makers watching the TV. Bonk. That's a nice rug. That's a nice rug. And those are nice slippers. What fun. But now that she's risen, now that we've bonked her head and poked her eyes, and she's risen, she's getting dressed like I need to in a sec. Because I'm going to a Halloween parade. What are y'all doing tonight? Anything? People watching this, for some reason, y'all getting dressed like Warty Witch? Yes, no, perhaps? Quizás. But anyway, at last, old Warty's out of bed. She snorts and burps now. She's been fed. That's gross. Her pets all help her bathe and dress. They make her look a ghastly mess. And now she's off to buy some meat from Ratty's shop on Old Screech Street. Ooh, look at. She got put together. And she looks terrific. I would really, really like for a bat and a raven to bring me my shawl. Also, I would need a shawl. Cute. She's got a lizard and a spider. She brings all her little friends along. And yes, the cobweb underskirt is a serve. Yeah. Then on to Batty's for her wig. It's full of spiders, foul and big. These fonts. Good gracious, I mean these words. She buys a veil of spider's lace to hide her ugly, warty face. Yes, ma'am. Cute. There's a witch doctor. There's Anna Broomsticks. There's Mona Lotta's sandwich board. That place looks like a blast. Batty's ugly parlor. Yo. Bad Donald's. And she's going to get some spider's lace to hide her ugly, warty face. Which she, I mean, you think she'd be proud of it. She didn't need to hide it. Because she's a witch. But, I don't know. At last, she visits good old Peg, a witch who has a wooden leg. She sells the weirdest pets of all. Black biting bats and cats that maul fun. Fierce ghoulfish, snakes and warty hogs, mad ravens, ticks, and boggy frogs. That's cutie, even if it's hard to read. Fun times. Hi everybody, happy Halloween everybody. Look at, she's bought a ghoulfish. What fun. From Peg, who has been mauled by mauling cats. Cats that maul, clearly. This book is called The Wacky Book of Witches, yo, and it's very wacky, and I can't even look cute. Snapdragons, adorable. This bird bites off fingers. Yeah, there's a shit ton going on in these illustrations. Y'all have to find this book yourselves and read it yourselves, because there's a ton to absorb. A bat eating snapdragon. Delicious. So Warty's off to do her errands. And now she's gone to Gruesome Gardens, which is freaking amazing illustration as well. So cool. To Gruesome Gardens, witches go, where pumpkins, beets, and pansies grow. Oh, pansies. LOL, that's me. I'm a pansy. Old Warty's come to work as well to find things for her froggy spell. She picks up worms and slimy bugs and lots of other slimy slugs and lots of other nasty bugs. For stewing bones, she digs down deep within the smell. But actually not gross, necessary, and good for the environment. Everybody compost. Do you compost? That Raven says, I compost. Look at that baby bat, so cute. Boggy Frog Farm. Look, it's Weedy, and she's up to some tadpole snatching. Oh, Weedy. And that's cute. And everybody's up to some shit. Wardy's over here. This worm will do for my stew. So she's in the compost heap, but she's like getting ingredients. She's not putting anything in there or just getting soil. She's like getting nasty worms to eat for stuff. Wardy, a little bit gross, but I get it. There's that spooky hand again. Look at that spooky hand in that goblin face. Oops. Oops, spooks, and yuck. Cute, more snapdragons. Why be a wallflower when you can be Arena's cat? Try out. That's fun. Except for it's not that fun because it's a little sad. Oh my god. Venus rat trap, Venus bat trap. All of that is sad. Flies I can handle. But got this lady over here growing this giant ass beetroot. Oh look, this time the cat's holding on and doing a job as well. Watering some garden. Some gruesome garden. Yeah, flower bed, we love it. We love it, we love it. Gruesome gardens, yo. Awesome trees. A little something for my batlings. She loves her batlings. Cannot